the skies over the Middle East were silent. No major explosions, no fighter jets. Then the radar began to beep. A dot appeared, then 10, and finally dozens. Iranian drones were moving slowly, low, and nearly invisible. Within minutes, the world's most expensive defense system was overwhelmed. The U.S. Air Force had finally realized something terrible. They were losing, not because of technology, but because of the cost of war. And the answer to stopping the Iranian drone swarms wasn't $1 billion stealth jet. The answer came from a small, light aircraft with a propeller on the front. The A-29 Super Tucano. For years, America believed that air dominance was everything. They had F-22s, F-35s, the most advanced missiles, and the best radars. But modern warfare has changed. Iran isn't trying to defeat America with fighter jets. They're using something much simpler, cheap kamikaze drones. Drones that can be mass-produced. Drones that can be deployed in large numbers. Drones designed not to destroy a single large target, but to slowly drain the enemy's resources. Every time a cheap drone is shot down by an expensive missile, Iran is actually winning. Because modern warfare isn't about who is strongest. It's about who can survive the longest. The Pentagon is beginning to face a harsh reality. Their defense systems are too expensive. Imagine that. An Iranian drone might only cost tens of thousands of dollars. But to destroy it, the US sometimes has to use missiles that cost hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. That's not a victory, it's an economic trap. And the more drones deployed, the greater the pressure on American defenses. They need new solutions, not the most sophisticated ones, but the most reasonable ones. And amidst the chaos, a nearly forgotten name emerged. A-29 Super Tucano. A light aircraft. A propeller plane. A plane that looks like it belongs in a bygone era, but that's precisely where its strength lies. The Super Tucano wasn't built for show, it was built to stay in the air. It's cheap to operate, easy to maintain, and capable of hunting small targets with brutal efficiency. Ironically, this humble aircraft may be far better suited to countering drones than a super expensive fighter jet. Iranian drones fly low, slow, and are difficult to detect. But that's precisely why the Super Tucano is so deadly. It can hover for long periods in a patrol area, scanning the skies, waiting, and then attacking small targets without wasting expensive ammunition. America is beginning to understand something. Future wars won't always be won by the most complex technology. Sometimes, victory comes from efficiency. And for the first time, a simple aircraft is starting to look more plausible than a multi-billion-dollar war machine. After decades of building the world's most advanced weapons, America is finally facing a reality it never imagined. The greatest threat doesn't always come from stealth jets. Sometimes it comes from small, inexpensive machines, flying silently at night. And to stop them, they don't need the most expensive technology. They just need something that works. fast, cheap, effective. The A-29 Super Tucano may not be the most modern aircraft, but in the era of drone warfare, it could be one of the most dangerous. Because in the wars of the future, what lasts the longest may not be the most advanced, but the most efficient. See you in the next video.